Oh, I didn't see you there. Have a seat and get yourself a nice cup of hot cocoa. What? You haven't heard of Golfmime Productions? Wow. Well, let me tell you a tale, my friend. It all started one summer at a small film camp. 3 boys, Enrique, me, and Raish, met each other, and a strong friendship was formed. A while later, a 4th, Jack, was brought on into this world. And the rest is history. For the spirit of the holidays, Enrique, Jack, and Raish have made 3 Christmas-themed short films for all to enjoy.
No travel plans, no shopping malls, no candy canes or Santa Claus. For as the day of rest draws near, it's just the 2 of us this year. No silver bells or mistletoe. We'll kiss and watch our TV shows. I'll come to you, I'll sing to you like it's Christmas in the room. I'll dance with you, I'll laugh with you till it's Christmas in the room.
Hello, sir. This is the Chicago airport. We're calling you to inform you about an accident that occurred last night in the airport security guard. An errant firearm went off in the bag of one S. Iriele. We're so sorry, sir. MELANCHOLIA. We're so sorry, sir.
No gifts to give, they're all right here inside our hearts. The glorious cheer, and in the house we see a light that comes from what we know inside. I'll come to you, I'll sing to you like it's Christmas in the room. With you, I'll laugh with you till it's Christmas in the room. I'll come to you, I'll sing to you like it's Christmas in the room.
If you like nostalgic stories, Jack Short 2 Days Until will fit your taste perfectly. Watch a man reminisce on his Christmas past and feel all the emotions in the world.
He looks different. He probably is different. Poor dude.
I have to rescue Louie.
Oh, okay.
Comes this time each year. Well, way up north where the air gets cold, there's a tale of
this is my new kid's toy. It is a expandable blue crystal little squishy. Yes, it comes in a pack of multiple, not just one. I have some growing right now. They're getting bigger and bigger by the minutes. Oh, you like to already put in shareholders? Oh, you like to get about 20% of the company? That's a bit too much for my liking. I'm pretty sure these things are gonna pop. But, what do you think about 15%? Does that work for you? Perfect, but we're in business! Yeah! Woo! You are gonna make me history! Let's freaking go!
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing.
Bells will be ringing.
Echo!
Enrique is a bit of a jokester, the comic of the group per se. His short, Christmas Criminals puts a dark, crimey twist on the holidays while still being a laugh-out-loud sensation. You'll be busting your britches at what he's got up his sleeve with this film. It's great fun for the whole family. Well, that's if your family is a fan of festive mobsters.
Alright, let me stop recording. That was so stupid. That was so I'm gonna... Should I keep all of this in?
This.
Yeah, okay. Get the show off the road. Or on the road. Alright. Hello. This is your host, Kenny Brock, and welcome to another episode of Small Towns True Crime. Today we'll be tackling a peculiar case. It involves murder, drugs, Christmas. Our story takes place in the small town of Brockton, Virginia. It's a small, quiet town, population 4,565, as per the latest estimates. It's a place where everyone knows each other's names, where you can't betray the town trust without having everyone in the town distrust you. For years, the town has gone unnoticed by the media, and in general by everyone who doesn't reside in the city limits. There's something very important you should know about this. This Lowe's is possibly the town's biggest claim to fame, as it is the only Lowe's in a 10-mile radius. Thus, the Lowe's basically upholds the town's economy, making a threat to Lowe's, a threat to the town itself. The people of Brockton love Lowe's. There's a Lowe's Street, a Lowe's Avenue, a Lowe's Courthouse. It's a miracle the town isn't called Lowestown, Virginia. All of this will be important later. It all began on December 15th, 2018. 19-year-old resident Jose Sanchez tells his mom, Elisa Sanchez, who he is currently living with, that he will be leaving for a few hours. He says he's going to go cut trees with some friends. Without waiting for an answer, he leaves the house, starts up his car, and drives off. This was the last time anyone would ever see him. Yet, when I say this is when it all began, that would not be the entire truth. You see, 1 week ago, a Christmas tree. One Christmas tree is stolen from Lowe's. People barely notice, no one cares. A day later, 2 trees, next day 3. Until on December 15th, 8 are stolen. By now, people are starting to notice, yet no matter what, nobody can catch the thieves. So, on December 16th, police decide to surround the Lowe's undercover, hope to catch them in the act. No one shows up. No trees were stolen that day. However, that same day, Elisa Sanchez calls 911, hoping for the police to find her son, who hasn't yet returned home. No one answers. They're busy worrying about the tree thefts. The police do more and more of these undercover sting operations, day in and day out. But every time, there are no results. Meanwhile, they're wasting all their resources, they're wasting all their time, they're wasting all their officers on these tree stealings while letting other crimes, such as the disappearance of Jose Sanchez, fall to the wayside.
Yo debería perder peso, aunque sea para comprarme ropa bonita.
She calls the RR Private Investigating Agency and says this.
Yo estoy llamando. I'm called because my son disappeared. And I called to 911 y nadie me hizo caso. No one tell me nothing. My son was working con unos guys, bad guys, que work cutting trees for Christmas, árboles de Navidad. And they call my son. And my son now disappeared. I don't know where he is. Please do something. Help me to find my son.
They replied back in the email, and they say this. Listen, when law enforcement officers can't do what's right, it's up to private citizens to beholden themselves from the shackles of the government and do what's right. I'm talking about private investigators, baby. I'm talking about doing our own private investigation. So that's what they did. They went on X, formerly known as Twitter, and on X, formerly known as Twitter, they posted this. They got a few replies. Three replies. Here's what they said. First, they got one, XXX Furry Slayer 3000, and he left them this message.
They're very legal. They fight back against the Lowe's cartel that's monopolizing Tree against the people's will. We need to seize the means of production back from Lowe's, the cocaine stuff. That's
It sounds like some communist Redditor or Marxist child who just read the Communist Manifesto for the first time and wants to get a little political. Next, they got La La Land Lover 2016, who sends this message.
I love cocaine. So stupid.
Final message is from Jose Sanchez Rio 14, and it says this.
I don't like them very much. No, they're really awesome and good. Yeah, I highly recommend. I don't know.
Do you hear that? It's a gun. She's being held at gunpoint. They realized this, and they traced the call. They found the location. It's in the middle of the woods, around 20 miles west of Brockton, Virginia. So doing as all good private detectives do, they dispatched one of their own with a camera out to the location to record what he found. It wasn't good. Blood. No body, no signs of a struggle, just blood. Huh. Let's get back to trees. It's now December 20th. The police have converged around Lowe's. It is the 5th night that they've done this, except this time something is different. This time they actually get results. They catch someone in the act. His name is Zach Womaline. However, police would later find out his online username to be. It was not a joke. He actually loved cocaine. Police took him into custody and they interrogated him thoroughly, and he talked. And here's what he said, because he basically gave it all away. Here's what they were doing with the trees from the words of the man himself. Quote, alright, so basically we went to Lowe's and we took the trees, and then with the trees, we stole them. And then we tied the trees to the car. We tied them to a car, and then we got in the car and we drove away. And upon driving away with the tree, we take the tree to the home base house, which is the house designated. It's like appointed as like the head house. You put the tree in the house, and then you water the tree, but it's actually like cocaine water. So you put cocaine into the water, and then you water the tree with the cocaine water. And then using this, you sell the tree, and the cocaine water has gone up in the roots, at which point the buyer would basically cut the tree and get the cocaine water out of the tree, and then he would evaporate it, and he would get like cocaine. So it's like you're smuggling cocaine through tree water, through evaporated tree water from roots, and you do the tree water. do the tree water. You get the water. You get the cocaine, and then you use the cocaine, and you're like, I'm gonna snort this. So you snort the cocaine, but yeah, you make a ton of money. We make a ton of money, but like it's not all sunshine and cocaine, because like if they snitch, if they're like, ooh, you scammed me for this cocaine, I didn't get enough cocaine, I'm gonna call the cops on you. You have to kill them. You have to say, there was this guy the other day. Yeah, the other day we killed him. Yeah, we killed the guy. End quote. When the police asked who they had killed, he said this, quote, "We had this guy, said his name was Jose Sanchez or something like that, I don't know." End quote. And when the police asked whose house they were using to smuggle the drugs, he said, quote, "Oh yeah, there was this house around 5 miles west of Lowe's that we used." Yeah, 5 miles, I would say. End quote. Now, here's the thing that's interesting, and it shows the servitude that the town had towards Lowe's. In a 10-mile radius, houses are not allowed to be built around Lowe's. So, there's only one house in that radius, and it's owned by this guy named Chris Kringle, who we've heard the people in town think is a grumpy loser who has no friends. So, the police instantly knew who it was. They went to his house, they arrested Chris Kringle. He took a plea deal. He was shot by an unseen figure who quickly dispersed into the shadows. It is unknown who this person was. He or she was never caught and was never brought to justice. I doubt there's much demand in Brockville for investigations, as it was never enacted. It was never enacted. No investigation. Because no one wants to see the dude that just took revenge for the whole town. Like, in jail. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see that, bro. The other criminals, including the man in charge of the operation, were never brought to justice. The punishments of the two men who were brought to justice provide little comfort for the people of Brockville, including Elisa Sanchez. She sits in her house most days in the evening light, watching crappy reality TV shows on Netflix, hoping to forget.
Well, I hope you enjoyed these wonderful tales. Christmas is a time of togetherness, and with these 3 shorts, we at Golfmime Productions hope they brought you and your loved ones closer together. We hope all your Christmases are amazing. Have a very Golfmime Christmas and a Happy New Year!